We begin with this Fox News alert. Violent crime in America. President Trump wants to stop it. Democrat lawmakers and activists apparently just want to stop him. Despite Democrats' outrage and legal challenges, President Trump is pushing along, following through on his commitment to make American cities safe again. I'm Harris Faulkner. You are in the Faulkner Focus. Department of Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem went to Portland, Oregon yesterday. The goal? To visit and protect the agents working at the Immigration and Enforcement Customs facility that has been rocked by rioting protesters. Here is Secretary Noem.
Let me out.
Let you out?
Yeah.
No, not let you out. You're under arrest. You waited until we detained you. So now you will be removed from this country and never given the chance to come back.
DHS also released a list of the worst illegal immigrant criminals that ICE has arrested just last month in the city of Portland. The list includes attempted murderers, sex predators, drug traffickers, pedophiles. Noem went off on Portland's leadership.
One of the things I've been dealing with all day here in Portland is a bunch of pansies that are elected into political office who won't make a decision to keep their citizens safe. This mayor is going to wait until somebody gets violently hurt or killed. He's going to have blood on his hands because he sat around and thought too long because he was too scared of the political ramifications of making a big decision to keep his city safe.
Hundreds of Texas National Guard members are already on the ground about 50 miles from Chicago. They are preparing to protect federal personnel and property while a judge will weigh whether Texas National Guard can be deployed there. Here's Democrat Senator Dick Durbin in a heated exchange with Attorney General Pam Bondi.
The American people don't know the rationale behind the deployment of National Guard troops in my state. They are going to transfer Texas National Guard units to the state of Illinois. What's the rationale for that?
You voted to shut down the government, and you're sitting here. Our law enforcement officers aren't being paid. They're out there working to protect you. I wish you loved Chicago as much as you hate President Trump. If you're not going to protect your citizens, President Trump will.
All right, let's go see what that looks like. Garrett Tenney is at that very ICE facility in Broadview, Illinois, with more. Garrett.
Yeah, Harris, in the next few days, we're expecting National Guard troops to take over securing this ICE facility that has become a top target for activists over the past month since Operation Midway Blitz began. But right now, you can see some of the 200 Texas National Guard troops that are outside an Army Reserve training center about 50 miles southwest of Chicago, preparing to deploy to the Windy City. State leaders are still trying to block that move, though, and have filed a lawsuit arguing there is no emergency here and that the deployment is unconstitutional. Just this past weekend, federal agents came under attack while carrying out their mission, and a gang leader is now facing federal charges for putting out a bounty for the killing or capture of Border Patrol Commander Greg Bavino. This morning on Fox and Friends, Deputy Attorney General Todd Blanche said there is no doubt the National Guard is needed.
We have organized efforts by domestic terrorists, and that's what they are, to do things like box in law enforcement's cars where they can't even move. So this is not a peaceful protest, and when those words are used, it's a shameful, because what we have going on right now is literally domestic terrorism in Chicago.
Despite those recent attacks on federal agents and the large protests that have often turned into riots over the past month, Mayor Brandon Johnson argues it's the White House who's responsible for the chaos.
What the Trump administration is doing to escalate violence in our city and cities across America is just absolutely reprehensible. The fact that he has declared war on the city of Chicago is disconcerting, to say the least.
This morning, President Trump responded to the pushback, posting Chicago mayor should be in jail for failing to protect ICE officers. Governor Pritzker also. 1 month into Operation Midway Blitz, officials say that they have now arrested nearly 1,500 illegal aliens. They say that they still have several thousand more on their list, and we're told that the operation that was expected to go for 4 to 6 weeks is now expected to go well beyond that. Harris?
It is unbelievable to hear the mayor of the city say that, yeah, there is a war on criminals. Why isn't he fighting it? 30 to 50 people shot in a weekend on a regular basis in that city. And it has not changed one iota until change was made at the top. President Trump. It's interesting. Garrett, thank you.
Hey everyone, I'm Emily Campagno. Catch me and my co-hosts Harris Faulkner and Kaylee McEnany on Outnumbered every weekday at 12 p.m. Eastern, or set your DVR. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page for daily highlights.